many of which are toxic. The balance of nature is under threat. Yet these advances in technology are creating new developments which will help restore some of the traditional balances of nature. Biotechnology is enabling us to develop environmentally safe solutions to meet these problems. The International Biochemicals Group, founded in 1976 and now a wholly owned subsidiary of the Royal Dutch Shell Group, is one of the leading commercial organizations in the field of applied biotechnology. Through our innovative approach, we have developed a successful range of high-quality biological products that utilize the power of natural microorganisms. Interbio's approach is based on a thorough understanding of the role of the microorganism in nature. In the natural cycle of life, microorganisms perform many tasks. One of the most important is the ability to break down waste and dead matter into the basic elements essential to the regeneration of life. Over the years, our research and development team have isolated and developed hundreds of superior strains of microorganisms. These now form the blueprint for all our products. To illustrate how a strain of microorganism comes to be part of a product, let us take a simplified example. A customer wanted a safe and easy method of keeping drain lines free of grease in a situation where detergents were being used. The problem facing our R&D team was to develop a product which could degrade grease whilst being able to withstand a certain level of detergents, as well as other factors, such as wide temperature variations. The R&D team started by taking a sample of grease from a drain which contained suitable naturally occurring microorganisms. In our Dublin laboratories, this sample was worked on for over 3 years until a single strain of microorganism was derived. This process, which we refer to as accelerated evolution, is where the fastest growing microorganisms are continuously selected whilst being subjected to increasingly heavier concentrations of, in this case, detergents. The end result was a range of super microorganisms which degraded grease and grew at a much faster rate than organisms found in the natural environment. Only when this microorganism was fully identified and approved by an independently recognized laboratory was it included in our culture bank. Each of our products consist of a specific selection of microorganisms which, when blended together, will perform a certain task. For example, cleaning up an oil spill, improving degradation in wastewater treatment plants, or preventing drains clogging with waste. The success of our product formulations lies in the significant synergy we achieve from this blending of different strains of microorganism. The high product quality Interbio offers our customers is possible because of the methods and technology we employ in the production process. The production plant is one of the most advanced facilities for the production of microorganisms in the world. This enables us to put in our final product a unique selection of superior microorganisms at an extremely high count per gram. The manufacturing process begins with the selection of a single strain of microorganism from the culture bank. It is important to note that although hundreds of different strains are stored in the culture bank, only a single strain is manufactured at a time. Before the batch is taken beyond this stage, the strain is verified as having the correct characteristics. Then, at each stage in the production process, the batch is rigidly quality checked for purity. Unique to Interbio is our ability to use 2 fermentation techniques in the production process: deep tank fermentation and solid substrate fermentation. Through this, we are able to put into our products a complex selection of microorganisms whilst maintaining very high counts. Using state-of-the-art technology, these fermenters are fundamental to our manufacturing success. Highly sophisticated in their custom design and computer control, The fermenters give absolute precision over growing conditions for the microorganisms. Their performance is an important factor which enables Interbio to achieve the exceptionally high ratio of microorganisms per gram in our finished product. In the deep tank fermentation path, the cultures are grown up in the fermenters. The microorganisms are then treated with chiroprotectants. Coating the microorganisms extends the shelf life. A carrier material is added and the microorganisms are then freeze-dried. The solid substrate fermentation path provides an additional growing stage. The microorganisms are mixed with a bran carrier and placed in incubators. The tropical conditions provide an ideal growth climate and will produce a very high yield of microorganisms in a relatively short time. After drying, the single-strain batches are temporarily stored until the finished product is ready to be blended. At this point, the product is mixed in accordance with a predetermined formulation of microorganisms. A final comprehensive quality check occurs at the packing stage to ensure that the finished product meets its full specification. Interbio's prowess is in the development and manufacture of a range of products made from microorganisms. With our strong commitment to research and development and the additional resources of Shell's extensive research facilities at Sittingbourne, we are well placed to continue to lead the market in the exciting sphere of applied biotechnology. Success, however, doesn't end at the factory. Interbio is committed to a complete service, from the development of a range of high-performance products to providing comprehensive support for our customers. Hence, we put a lot of emphasis on having a technical backup team who spend their time in the field assessing and advising on the application of our products. Interbio's sales and marketing professionals are based in London and Chicago. With the backup team, they are continuously feeding back information from the end user to the research and development facilities in Dublin. This essential link with the end user has given us the success we now have and will ensure that we continue to lead the market with a sophisticated range of safe, high-performance products. Interbio are using tomorrow's technology to provide safe products for the protection of our environment today.